Hey, and welcome to this edition of Sensitive Superstars, where today we're going to be looking at why you need to throw those shoulds right out the window. Imperfect practice makes perfect. I want to share with you why really having an imperfect practice, either on the mat or off the mat, is way better than trying to hold off for some kind of perfect time, perfect opportunity, perfect practice. So it's all about letting go of the shoulds and the attachments in order to really feel connected and inspired and energized and full of love. So if you're watching this, I'm going to guess you're a sensitive woman who has got a lot of love to give. You are in a place where you really want to have the most intimate and abundant life, and you want to bring a lot more of yourself, a lot more of your joy and compassion into the world without burning yourself out, going into frustration and really losing sight of how important you are in your own life. So therefore, as I've said before in these episodes, our practice is so important. And I'm just going to make a quick distinction that I talk about with my tribe, which is on the mat practice and off the mat practice. On the mat practice is what you do to give yourself space and time and clarity and connection, so that then when you're off the mat and you have your off the mat practice, you are filled up and you're feeling spacious and free and inspired and connected. And then off the mat is all about what happens in the day-to-day life. So how you react, how you respond, how you choose to show up, how you choose to be present, all of that is your off the mat practice. 3 specific areas I want to jam on today, and that is, number 1, why 5 minutes on your mat may be better than 2 hours for your well-being, happiness and sanity levels. I want to talk about how you've got everything in you right now for you to feel less drama and less stress. And also want to share my 3 really easy ways to connect with yourself that can happen that can really happen for you easily within your life already, without breaking the bank, without creating 100 new hours in the week. So first off, why could 5 minutes on your mat be more beneficial than 2 hours? Well, of course, looking at it literally, 2 hours is way better. If you've got 2 hours to connect with yourself, oh my God, that's amazing. You can do a full body practice, you can be doing loads of meditation, you can be doing connection with your breath, you can be journaling, whatever. That 2 hour window is amazing. But here's what I actually mean. For me, this is where letting go of the attachment is really important, because we can get attached to what makes us feel good. We can get attached to what fills us up. We can get attached to what we think is supporting us. And of course, our practice is hugely supportive, and I advocate that any sensitive woman who wants to show up in her life and have the best experience and bring more of her into her world has a practice. But why 5 minutes could be more beneficial is if you have got attached to how your practice should look. I should get up at 5 o'clock before all the kids are awake and get on my mat and meditate for 2 hours. Like, I should create, an hour every day for me to journal and reflect. Here's what's happening. We're getting attached to the shoulds, and getting attached to it just creates pain. And we're not really looking at what's working for us. If that's creating stress and tension and discomfort, there's a distinction between doing something that you have to motivate yourself to in order to feel what you want to feel, your big why. Why do I want to have a practice? I know that having a practice makes me feel so free and so connected and so engaged with the people I love. Rather than I should have a practice, it's another thing I should do. It's another thing to go on the to-do list. And when that happens, when we are disconnected with our big why and attached to the attachment, we are in a place of struggle and resentment and disappointment when it doesn't happen the way we think it should. Instead, looking at, why do I want to have 5 minutes on my mat in the morning? My big why is that 5 minutes will create space emotionally for me. It will create space mentally for me. I'll feel like I've had that connection with myself before the rest of the world starts to kind of kick in. Now, in the tribe, this month we're really going deep on our practice. The theme of this month is practical magic. It's awesome. We're really looking at things like, how your practice on the mat has to move and flow with you as a woman. You changing week to week by week. What your body needs is different. How you're feeling is different. So your practice needs to relate and support that. And I will be doing a live specifically on this very soon. So today, I want you to really look at, right, what is my big why? Why would 5 minutes on my mat at the start of the day make a difference for me? Or perhaps for you, morning doesn't work for me. I'd rather create some time in the afternoon. So maybe it's taking 10 minutes of my lunch break and making sure that I'm putting something on that's just allowing me to go inwards, like putting on my headphones. I'm doing a 10-minute breathing practice that's going to allow me to connect with myself. Or maybe for you, it's like evening works really well for me, and I like to have half an hour before bed to have that time. Now, me personally, I advocate having time in the morning because I think that time and space for you, first thing, is really, really important. But it's your practice. It's all about how it feels for you and all about how it works for you in your life. So as I say, there is a distinction between, really being committed and accountable and consistent to your big why, because your big why is your motivator. Like, I really know that having this time makes me feel like this, and that's so, so important for me in my life, rather than thinking I've got to do this practice because it's another thing I've been told that I have to do. So really throw those freaking shoulds out the window and instead feel into why you want to go deeper with your practice, why having a practice, a consistent practice where you are on your mat for a specific amount of time every day, or as close to every day as possible, really works for you. So this really fits in with you've already got everything within you right now to feel less stress and less drama in your life. It's just how you choose to react in your life, how you choose to react to those things that come up for you, how you choose to view those, whether they are things to help you and support you, or whether you're looking at it as things that are coming up to kind of pull you off course, so to speak, pull you off course on your journey to a more joyful and peaceful life. So you've got it all within you right now. It all comes from within you. So if you want to choose less stress and less drama, definitely look at how you can make that practice, and when your practice, like your on the mat practice, when that is how you make that your big why, basically. So you really, if you want to choose less drama and less stress in your life, how you're connecting with yourself on the mat in order to fill yourself up is proportional to what's going to happen off the mat. Equally, there will be times that you will not have time on the mat for a period. You won't have that specific practice. But what happens off the mat in your off the mat practice is so, so important. That's how you choose to be present. That's how you choose to be grateful. That's how you choose to acknowledge the support that you have and receive the love and the support that is all around you. Okay. This is what I want to end with today. And as I say, I'm going to go into this through the next series of lives. I'm going to keep looking at our practice, because I think this is, well, I know it is so, so important. But 3 easy things that you could do anytime to connect with yourself are this. 1, breathe. Yeah, totally know we are all doing that already, but I mean really conscious, really deep breaths. If you can do 10, just like practice doing 10 before you go to bed. where you're breathing into your belly. So powerful. Allows you to get connected, allows you to create space, allows your parasympathetic nervous system to come into play, so you can really practice having that sense of relaxation and being present. Self-care, totally crucial. How much time do you spend already on your self-care a week, and how can you make self-care part of your everyday? It doesn't have to break the bank, it doesn't have to be majorly elaborate. Self-care are things that you do that show yourself that you value yourself. Make sure that you at least have something that you're doing every day that you class as self-care. And the third thing is fun. Connecting with your body, moving, whether that's walking, running, and it is things that you find fun. Going to the gym, that to me is not fun at all, but dancing is. I love running. All of those things that you can move your body and you can feel those endorphins. Again, it doesn't have to break the bank. It can be putting on your favourite song and just dancing to it and really letting that lift your vibration and move you. That is so important. Now, if you want those 3 easy steps, there is a video on my Soul Confidence page where you can get that information. And if you are ready to go deeper, and the idea of practice and practical magic and how you can become more magnetic in your life, love and work is really appealing to you, then come and join us in the tribe this month, because that's what we're focusing on. We've got loads of content. We've got support from an amazing guest expert, Chloe. It's fabulous. Come and join us this month if you want to go deeper on your practice, bringing more presence into your life and feeling more connected. So I'll pop the link for that below. Have an amazing day. If this has resonated with you, let me know. Share it with any amazing sensitive superstars that you know who could benefit from it. And I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.